Hi everyone! Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my life with MS. It's a journey filled with unexpected twists and turns. It's a wild ride, let me tell you. Imagine being on a roller coaster that never stops. One minute, I'm totally on top of things, feeling like I can conquer the world. The next, I'm staring blankly at the refrigerator, wondering why I opened it. It's like my brain just hit the pause button. Seriously, what was I looking for? Maybe a talking pickle? Who knows? The mysteries of the fridge are endless. And the memory issues? Don't even get me started. It's like playing a never-ending game of hide-and-seek with my own thoughts. Sometimes I feel like I'm chasing shadows. Where did I put my keys? What was I saying? Who are you again? The struggle is real, folks. It's all part of the fun. Sometimes you just have to laugh at the absurdity of it all. But hey, at least it keeps things interesting, right? Right? Okay, maybe not always, but we try to stay positive. But I've learned to embrace the absurdity of it all. It's about finding humor in the chaos. Because when life gives you MS, you make lemonade. Or at least you try to. Or at least try to remember where you put the lemonade pitcher. So get ready. We're in for a ride. We're about to dive headfirst into the wonderful, wacky world of MS cognitive dysfunction. It's an adventure, to say the least. It's a journey, but hey, at least we're in it together. Let's support each other through the ups and downs. You know that feeling when you're super tired and your brain just feels fuzzy? Like it's wrapped in a thick, impenetrable fog? Like you're walking through a cloud of cotton candy? Everything around you seems distant and unclear. Well, imagine that, but all the time. Every single day feels like a mental marathon. That's the MS fog for you. It's relentless and doesn't take a break. It's like a permanent state of mental jet lag. No amount of coffee can shake it off. And the worst part, it can strike anytime, anywhere. In the middle of a meeting or a casual chat, in the middle of a conversation, boom. Fog descends, words get lost, and thoughts scatter. Trying to follow a recipe? Hello, fog, my old friend. Even simple tasks become monumental challenges. It's like my brain is playing a never-ending game of hide-and-seek with my thoughts. Frustrating, isn't it? Sometimes I swear I can practically hear the foghorns blaring in my head. A constant reminder of the struggle. Warning, warning, cognitive function impaired. Proceed with caution. It's like having a mental alarm system. It's enough to make you want to curl up in bed with a good book. Escape into a world where fog doesn't exist. But wait, what was I talking about? Oh right, the MS fog. It's a real thing, people. It's not just in our heads, and it's not always easy to deal with. It requires patience and understanding. But we find ways to cope, right? We have to, whether it's through humor, support, or sheer determination. So, remember how I said my brain is like a party where no one's invited? Well, add multitasking to the mix, and it's like that party just got crashed by a marching band. Trying to juggle multiple tasks at once is like trying to herd cats on roller skates while blindfolded. It's just not pretty. I start one thing, get distracted by another, and then completely forget what I was doing in the first place. But fear not, my fellow MS warriors. I have discovered the secret weapon for combating MS-induced multitasking mayhem. Sticky notes. They are my lifeline, my saving grace, my little reminders scattered throughout my house like confetti after a party. Take your medication, one note cheerfully chirps from the bathroom mirror. Don't forget to pick up the dry cleaning, another reminds me from the front door. And my personal favorite, plastered right on my laptop. You're doing great. Keep up the amazing work. Section 4, MS, the ultimate test of relationships and my husband's patience. Let's be real, living with a chronic illness like MS can put a strain on even the strongest relationships. The daily challenges and unpredictability can test your patience and resilience in ways you never imagined. And when you throw cognitive dysfunction into the mix, it can feel like you're navigating a minefield of misunderstandings and forgotten moments. Well, let's just say it's a recipe for some interesting conversations. Moments that can be both frustrating and, in hindsight, quite amusing. Like the time I accused my husband of hiding the remote control. I was so convinced he had hidden it just to mess with me. Turns out it was in my hand the whole time. We both had a good laugh about it later, but in the moment, it was pure frustration. Or the time I forgot his birthday. I had planned a surprise, but the date just slipped my mind completely. Okay, that one wasn't so funny. It was a tough moment, but we got through it together. But hey, at least it makes for a good story now, right? We can look back and laugh at the absurdity of it all. But in all seriousness, having a supportive partner makes all the difference in the world. Their understanding and patience are invaluable. Someone who understands the challenges you're facing and is there to offer a helping hand, or a gentle reminder that you're not actually losing your mind, just your keys. It's these small acts of kindness that mean the most. So to all the partners, spouses, and loved ones out there who are supporting someone with MS, thank you. Your love and support are truly appreciated. You are the real MVPs. Your strength and compassion make all the difference. Section 5. Finding the funny bone. Because laughter is the best medicine. Besides, actual medicine. Look, I'm not gonna lie, living with MS can be tough. There are days when I just want to crawl under the covers and hide from the world. But then I remember, laughter is the best medicine. So I've learned to find the humor in the everyday absurdities of MS. Like the time I went to the grocery store for milk and came home with a pineapple, a bag of marshmallows, and a rubber chicken. Don't ask. Or the time I tried to make coffee but accidentally put the coffee pot in the microwave. Let's just say it was an explosive experience. The point is, finding ways to laugh at myself in the situation helps me stay positive and keep things in perspective. Because hey, it could always be worse, right? Section 6. Join the MS party. We have snacks, support, and maybe a lost remote. If you're living with MS, I want you to know that you're not alone. There's a whole community of us out here navigating the ups and downs of this crazy disease together. We share tips, tricks, and funny stories about our MS adventures. We offer support, encouragement, and maybe even a spare set of keys when you inevitably lose yours. So come on, join the party. We've got snacks, companionship, and maybe even a lost remote control with your name on it. Because let's face it, life's too short to face MS alone. And who knows, we might even find your sense of humor along the way.